up, guys? My name is Anime Lover Shihan, and welcome back to Ace Academy. Now, the last time we were on here is when we just went to bed. Now it's a brand new day, meaning it's the first day of Ace Academy. I'm really excited about this video, and let's give it a go. Soft sunlight filters through my window, warming my cheek. The distant melody of birdsong is nearly drowned by the annoying blare of my alarm. I roll away from the window and see 7 a.m. flash on my clock. That can't be right, can it? How coincidental, because actually, I usually wake up around 7 to get ready for school. Huh, what are the odds? That can't be right, can it? Oh boy, more options. Yes it can, time to get up, or commence operation, 5 more minutes. If it's 7 a.m., it's time to get up, don't want to be late. I turn off the alarm. I've never been a morning person, but I actually don't feel as tired as I normally would. I'm even feeling kind of energized. Jet lag works in mysterious ways, I guess. At least I won't be late for my first day. Yes, that's a great positive attitude. Pushing myself out of bed, I automatically begin my morning ritual. Without thinking, I grab my jeans and have them halfway up my legs before I notice the uniform slung over my chair. Oh, there's some music. Crap. This will take some getting used to. I slip off my pants and grab my uniform. I'll admit, as far as uniforms go, these aren't that bad. They're a little too flashy for my taste and not at all what I was expecting. But the cut is flattering and the teal stripes look pretty cool. I face a mirror to fix my tie. The knot could be better, but I haven't had many opportunities in which I've needed to wear a tie. I still look damn good, which is all that matters. Yes, because during your high school life, you worry about your looks. After a quick check to make sure I have all my things, I head downstairs. I arrive in the kitchen, eager to begin my day. Waking up successfully at this hour feels kind of like a big accomplishment. Nikki stifles a yawn as she sets down a plate of eggs and toast. Suddenly, I don't feel so accomplished. Why? It's because your sister's standing there already? Did you make one for me too? She blinks in surprise and it takes a moment for her to respond.
As a matter of fact, I did.
Yay! Thank you, Nikki. She grins and places another plate down on the table.
Look at you, big bro. Waking up bright and early. You're taking starting over to the next level.
What do you mean by that? Hey, I try. Where's Uncle Kaito?
He already left for work, so we'll have to lock up when we leave.
Ah, okay, so usually the uncle leaves before us. Okay. I nod and she sidles over to me, wearing a playful look. In her white shirt and plaid skirt, she does a little twirl and looks expectantly at me.
So?
Oh great, more options. She does look cute. This is going to make my job hard. What do you mean by so? Or my little sister can't be this cute. I'm gonna do the third option. My little sister can't be this cute. Too adorable. I pinch her cheek, ignoring her protest as she squirms. What? Yeah, kawaii desu. Oh my god, the anime reference. Nikki puts on a sour expression as she wrenches free from my grasp. She gingerly pokes her cheeks as if to reassure herself it's still there. I grin at her and pat her head. Aw, don't be mad. Oh, anyways, guys, before I do resume, I do apologize about no face cam. I promise in the future that I will be having a face cam, not by OBS, but actually by a real camera, so you can catch my face in high definition. I've been having some trouble lately with the OBS with the face cam, but it should be better in the future if I actually use my own camera. Despite her grumpy facade, I can see traces of a smiling forming. That one time when she said when I said Kawaii the Zoo. Oh my god. We finished our meal in silence, with Nikki occasionally shooting hurried glances my way. I wolfed down my food and gathered my stuff, then meet Nikki by the door.
How are you going to get to the academy?
My motorcycle, obviously. Wait, I have a motorcycle? That is awesome if I do. That's pretty cool.
Oh, you don't need a permit then? I remember you were worrying about that.
Permit? I completely forgot! I'll need a parking permit for my bike, but they should have visitor parking which I can use, if I can find a spot. The odds of finding one is slim to none, honestly. What should I do? Oh god, do I have to choose? Should I take my motorcycle anyway and hope for the best, or should I take the bus today and take my bike once I've gotten my permit? Why you look so Never mind. Take the bus or take the motorcycle? Let's be smart and take the bus. You're right, I'll take the bus today. I need to sort out my parking situation before taking my bike. Nikki nods in affirmation.
Which bus will you be taking?
The line that heads to the south side of the city. She pouts. Why are you pouting? What's wrong?
Aww, I'm taking the one going west.
Aww. That's not the same intersection, is it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Oh well, at least it'll help you get familiar with the city, right?
Yeah, you're right.
I'll see you later then.
Have a good time at school, okay?
Okay. She beams at me. Okay. Oh, we're at the bus stop. I'm very psyched. I'm going to Ace Academy to see what it looks like. Cars whip by as I approach the bus shelter. There are a few people waiting. I plunge my hands into my pocket and lean against the shelter to wait. A sharp squeal of brakes announces the bus's arrival. A few people try to go off the bus, and I fumble in my bag for my ID. As I enter, I tap my ID on the scanner, which responds with an affirmative beep. Without waiting for me to find a seat, the bus jerks to a start, nearly knocking me over. There aren't too many free seats available, so I stumble unsteadily towards the back of the bus. As I glance around, I notice the majority of passengers are wearing Ace Academy uniforms. That's comforting, I suppose. There's a free seat beside a girl my age. She stares intently out the window and sits with her back uncomfortably straight. Her uniform lacks two stripes. I guess she's not a pilot? She seems pretty cute, so I wonder why there's an empty seat beside her. Yeah, she does look pretty cute, I'm gonna give it that. Maybe she's not that friendly? Nah, I'll take my chances. It'd be nice to know at least one person from Ace Academy, or I'll find another spot. Well, we're near. We're already here at the seat. Might as well take chances. I fall ungracefully into the seat beside her. We sit in silence as I muster the courage to speak with her. Eventually, she shifts uncomfortably under my gaze as I clear my throat. You go to Ace Academy too? Duh! Of course she goes there. She's wearing Ace Academy uniform. God, I'm such an idiot. Oh my gosh. I mentally slapped myself for choosing such an idiotic question. Obviously she does. That was one of the first things I noticed. To my surprise, she smiles warmly at me.
Yes, I do.
She gestures at my uniform.
You're in the pilot program? I heard it's very competitive and difficult to get into.
Very difficult? Yeah. Nah, it was easy, or it just needs hard work. Okay, this one makes me look a bit questionable, I have a feeling. And this one make me look like a jerk. And I'll go with that one, why not? I think anyone can make it as long as they try. She gives me a polite smile. Right, I didn't catch which program you're in, or your name for that matter. I'm Shihan Harukawa.
I'm Yuna Misaki. I'm studying PHPT.
PHPT? What is PHPT?
Pilot Health and Physiotherapy.
Oh. That's interesting. Before I can ask anything else, the bus grinds to a stop.
Ace Academy.
Oh, we're that close to Ace Academy? I seriously doubt that. We had to take a bus for crying out loud. I hop off the bus and Yuna follows suit. The roar of the departing buses does not dampen the student chatter. Yuna pulls out her phone and checks her schedule. Ask her where her class is or I have to run. Or so. Let's ask where her class is. So, what's your first class?
Introduction to Psychology.
It's like psychology? Huh. Interesting.
Mental health is just as important as physical health. That class is
She points over her shoulder towards a towering building in the distance.
all the way over there. What class do you have?
I check my own phone. Piloting 101. I feel like that's a beginner's class.
Oh, you're first year?
No, second. The credit wasn't accepted when I transferred. That sucks. When the credit doesn't get transferred. Ah.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome to Ace Academy.
Thanks.
Well, if there's anything you need help with, or if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I pretty much know this campus inside out.
Oh, great, more options. See if she knows how someone gets. Oh, Master might be pretty reliable. Or head out on our own. No, let's go ask for a parking permit. I thought Dawn's on me. Actually, do you know where I can get a parking permit?
I do. I can take you there now, actually, since I have some time before class starts.
Great, great. That helps a lot. Thanks.
Of course. Follow me.
Yuna weaves through the throng of students and it takes most of my concentration not to lose her. I notice a number of students laughing around the front lawn. I assume those are the upperclassmen, those ones who are used to university workings. The student with worried eyes moving somewhere between a walk and a jog must be first years. Eventually we pause in front of the grand. Actually, hold on, before I continue, here's a little fun fact about me. When I hit my freshman year in high school, I pretty much knew the whole school, because by this time I was already a band student. I was into band during my middle school years, and we went to Steel quite often. So throughout time, I just had a little bit more interested in school, in the wings, and the hallways. So I pretty much know the school inside out, even before I went to high school. Now I'm a sophomore, and I'm trying to help every freshman I can. Eventually we pause in front of a grand building, which looks just like the ones we passed. I stare hard at it, trying to find a distinguished way to distinguish. I'm reading too fast. I stare hard at it, trying to find a way to distinguish it from the others. Wow, that was such a fail. Ugh. Yuna watches over me. Why am I stuttering?
Okay.
Huh? Oh, yeah, everything's fine.
Then let's go inside.
Sure. Do I really just say sure? Oh my god. After sneaking one last look, I follow Yuna inside. She takes me through a series of hallways before pausing in front of a door marked Campus Administration. We both reach for the door at the same time, but I'm faster. She smiles as I hold the door for her.
Oh, thank you.
What would have been a spacious office is instead crowded with irritated students. Only one person mans the desk, and he does not look like someone who is particularly accommodating. Yuna points to a row of chairs against the far wall.
I'll wait for you over there.
Thanks. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. If it does, feel free to leave. I don't want you to be late.
Don't worry, I have some time.
Okay. She smiles reassuringly before heading over to the seats. I stand in line. As I crane my neck to see the front of the line, I catch the scowl on the administrator's face. He shakes his head, but the student continues to argue with him. This is going to take a while.
Next.
Oh god. The line crawls at a steady pace, and after what seems like forever, I finally walk up to the counter. Hi, I need a parking pass for a motorcycle.
You'll have to fill out your request online, which you can access through your web link. Approval takes about 1 to 2 weeks, and if approved, a physical pass will be mailed to you.
He sounds very blunt about it, at least. Before I can respond, he looks past me.
Next!
Hold on! I plant a hand firmly on his desk. He scowls at me. Oh god.
What?
Oh god, don't tell me any more choices. Crap. Bribe him, what does he think he is, or let's talk about this. Oh gosh. Talk about it. So, this is another one of those moments where I wish I had thought before speaking. He waits for me to finish, but I can see the impatience building in his eyes. It's now or never. What the? The first choice is flirt with him. Let's try and be reasonable, make an elaborate sob story, my dog ate it. Let's not do that. Make an elaborate sob story, that would not get you anywhere. Trust me, making an elaborate sob story would not get you anywhere in life. Let's just try and be reasonable. That's such a complicated process for something so simple. There must be an easier way. The man taps the desk with his finger.
There isn't. If you have an issue with this process, you could send a complaint online.
Since it is futuristic, so I understand why everything's done online. Well, it kinda is a bit inconvenient. At least there should be some paperwork done. At least. It's just a bike pass.
I don't have time for this.
He tries to look around me, but I block him. Come on! I hold his gaze. Just when I think he's about to give in, his expression hardens.
Nope. Next!
Oh, okay. Give up, dude. Give up! I sigh in resignation. There's no getting through to him, so I turn around and start to head out. Suddenly, Yuna is beside me. Her smile falters when she sees my face.
Is everything okay?
I shrug. I wasn't able to get a pass. She frowns, her eyebrows knit delicately together.
Hold on.
What are you gonna do? She walks up straight to the desk, much to dismay of the student in line. The man seems nervous by her approach. I can't hear what she says, but he looks ashamed and withdraws the pass from a drawer. As she plucks the pass from his fingers, she thanks him with a slight bow of her head, which he returns. Yuna returns with a soft smile on her face and holds out the pass.
Here you go.
Thank you. How on earth did she do that? Maybe she used magic or those hypnotic eyes of hers? Her hypnotic eyes. I'm sorry, guys. That's just very hilarious to me. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to hold it in. Right, the pass. Oh yeah, thanks. She smiles.
No problem at all.
I take it from her and put it in my wallet. We head out as another flood of students enter the office. There seems to be fewer students milling around outside and more hurrying toward classes. I check the time, 25 minutes until class starts. Only 25 minutes?
Do you know where your first class is?
Yeah, it's here. I showed her the campus map on my phone. A small flashing light indicates where I need to be. That is awesome. You can pull out a map on your phone to show you where your class is. It's like a little navigator for each class you go to. I wish I can have that technology now. It's 2018, but this is supposed to be set in the 2040s. Whoa, almost said the 1900s. That was gonna be a big fail for me.
Oh, that's close by. I can walk there with you.
That will be great. We head down one of the narrow paths. It leads straight to a regal-looking building with tall, arching windows. Only a few students are meandering about.
This is it.
Thanks, you've been a big help.
It's no problem at all.
And you're off to psychology, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What other classes do you have this semester?
Um,
She pulls out her phone, I do the same, and we study each other's schedule.
Well, it looks like we have history of robotics together on Friday.
Oh, that's nice. I guess that means we'll be seeing a lot more of each other. We both exchange smiles. Notice the time on my phone, 15 minutes until class. Wow, 10 minutes fly by already? My class is starting soon. Yuno peers at her phone before tucking it back into her pocket.
Oh, right. I have to go or I'll be late. See you Friday?
I nod and we go our separate ways. After a few steps, I realize I don't have any way to contact her apart from our Friday class. I turn around, but she's already a good distance away. Oh god, it's time. Ask for her phone number, let it go, or no, ask for her number. Oh, okay. Wait, Yuna! She freezes.
Yes?
Do you think I can get your number? She seems surprised. Wait, that definitely didn't come out right. Sorry, I mean, I might have a question or two while trying to navigate around Ace Academy, and could use your help. That is, if you don't mind me bugging you. She giggles and nods.
Sure.
Yay! I jog over to her and we exchange numbers. Thanks. See you on Friday?
Okay, see you then.
Okay. I watch as she disappears around the corner. I take a deep breath, steeling my nerves, and firmly push open the doors to the auditorium. After a quick scan of the room, I select a seat near the back. I can tell this is a first-year introductory class, based on how spread out the students are, and how quiet the room is. I hate that I have to take intro classes again. Some of my electives from CNY did not encompass the full scope of course material, whatever that means. A hush blankets the auditorium as a man strides to the front of the room.
Good morning. This is Piloting 101. Is everyone where you are supposed to be?
The professor waits patiently as a handful of students shuffle towards the nearest exit. I yawn and watch them leave with disinterest. He drags a web page from his tablet onto the screen behind him. That is like some Tony Stark stuff right there. That is awesome. Man, I wish this technology existed now.
This is the class web link. Consider this portal as your lifeline for the course. You will find all your assignments and readings here, as well as your current grade in the course. You can find my contact information in the tab marked Contact. My office hours are listed, so please do not hesitate to stop by. Even I get lonely at times, and I appreciate visitors.
Okay. That comment got a couple of weak chuckles from the room. He is thorough, or this is so boring. Honestly, he reminds me of my first peer teacher of my freshman year. He was very thorough with his work, and he was very chill. The more students don't pay attention to these introductions, but there's nothing a professor dislikes more than a student who asks a question he's already answered.
Now that we've gotten all the boring stuff out there, I'm sure you're all eager to learn more about the qualifier exams on Friday.
Qualifying exams. The class visibly perks up.
The qualifier exam will not only register you as an active pilot, but will also provide you with your team ranking. I'm sure you've already picked out your teams by now, but I'd still like to remind you all that each team must have a minimum of 4 people in order to qualify.
A hand shoots up from the middle of the room.
Yes?
Are you sure exams are this Friday? That only gives us 2 days to find a team.
Wait, we're starting school on a Wednesday? We started school on a Wednesday? Huh. That's strange. Soft snickers fill the room. The student visibly shrinks from all of the eyes now focused on him.
The majority of students who began their first year here at Ace Academy are aware of the timeline for the qualifier exams and use their summers to form a team and prepare. In the past, we had extended the preparation time before the exam, but found that the majority of students did not need nor want the extra days, so we adjusted our schedules accordingly.
Okay.
But what about those of us who didn't know about the qualifier ahead of time? What do we do?
I suggest you get to work finding yourself a team. Any other questions?
To be honest, before I continue, the dark people kind of remind me of Ruby Volume 1. If you do remember, The shadow characters in Ruby 1, Volume 1, they were all around, what was it, Beacon? Or, I forgot the town of Ruby during the first volume. It's now, what, Volume 5, if I'm correct? Yeah, Volume 5, so it's been a long time. The student scowls but shakes his head.
Good. The qualifier exam will pit your team's starting 4 against 4 AI gears. You would then be assigned a ranking based upon your overall performance relative to the other teams. Don't worry if you can't defeat all the AI gears. They are programmed to be extremely difficult to beat.
Don't worry, I think I can take them on. It takes a lot of hard work, but I'm destined to do it.
Please ensure your gear is in pristine condition for battle. All exams are demonstrated live instead of in a simulator to most accurately gauge ability. Any questions?
Nope. No questions at all. He has answered with silence.
Let's get started then. Please check the web link for your assignment and have them complete for the next class. Welcome to Ace Academy. I hope you all have a great rest of the day.
You too, sir. Well guys, that's all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. And if you really want to get notified of my future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then.